Okay, level 2. Let's get started and bow in. Now, for my people on YouTube Live, make sure that you're commenting that you're on and that you're watching so we can give you class credit. I will be interacting with everyone on Zoom because I can actually see what they're doing and physically see their faces. I cannot see what you're doing, but make sure that you're having integrity and doing what you need to do and working hard at this virtual class today. Okay, go ahead, come to attention. Bow. Good position. Student creeds. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile-high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential developing. Oh, wow,
knowledge. Knowledge.
Honesty and strength. What's your goal? Black belt. Excellent, ma'am. Come to attention. Bow. Good. Okay, let's start jogging in place. And my hair's gonna fall out real soon. Why are they like copying what I'm doing?
Can they hear you? Yes or no?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear?
Okay, good. So you guys on Zoom, you're muted. Just so you know. Okay. We want to make sure we're not muted because you need to hear us. Good. Okay, now we're going to do in-out squats. So you guys are going to jump out squat, in, squat, in, squat. We're going to go for, hold on, let me get my watch up. We're going to go for 20 seconds and go. Ooh, if I can remember coordination, right? Can you control the music, please? You're DJ today. 5 seconds left. And time. Okay, now we're going to be doing side lunges. They're exactly what they sound like. We're going to the side, and we're doing a lunge. Okay, and go. Actually, start off with one side only. Okay, so one side. Focus on that one leg. Remember, your straight leg, so right now this is my left leg, is glued to the floor. And time. That was 20 seconds. Let's do 20 seconds on the other side. Go. I don't even say Siri. It just pops up. God, I hate that.
Yeah, it does that.
Well, mine's a he. So I guess both of them. Make sure you guys aren't touching your knees right now. And time. Okay, back to jogging in place. Shake it out a little bit because we were just working our legs. Okay, now we're going to move on to some hands or some arms. Now I can't do these ones, but I can definitely watch my people on Zoom do them, which is going to be entertaining. So we are going to do just 10 regular black belt push-ups. So go ahead and get in push-up position. And 10, go. Good. Now, once you're done, you can actually just go ahead and stand up so I know that you are done. Good. Okay, now you guys are going to get into a horse stance. We're still focusing on our arms, so go ahead and put them straight out. Now, I'm going to get my 20 seconds started. You guys are going to be going up and down. Small circles up and down. And your palms are down right now. So up and down, up and down. Good. Make sure they're not real big. We're not Big Bird right now. 5 seconds left. And time. Okay, now palm up. And go. 20 seconds. Good. Keep going. Keep your arms straight, guys. You're not doing this. You're not serving plates. Yeah, arms are completely straight. Okay, now that's time. Go ahead and put your palms forward and push. Now, usually if we were in class, I would like feel the air, but I can't do that. Keep your arms real straight, guys. We're still in a horse stance. People on Zoom, I can see you. I like it, Sandy. A few more seconds left. Hopefully you should feel a little bit of a cramp on the top. And now flip. You're going behind you. And 20 seconds. Go. Keep your hands up, guys. You shouldn't be dropping them in between. And time. Good. Hopefully it was starting to cramp up. That's my goal. So go ahead and shake out your hands a little bit. Jog in place. Shake them out. Okay, so we got our legs done. We got our hands done. Now it is time for a little bit of an ab workout. Now I'm going to be facing the side so you can still see me as much as possible. We're going to start off nice and simple, just 10 sit-ups. And go. My thing was still going apparently. Oops. Okay. Now for the next one, I'm not sure what you want to call this one. It's an open and close kind of thing. So you're gonna open your body and then close, and you're going like underneath your legs that are bent right now. So open and close, open, close, and you're kind of balancing on your butt as you're doing so. We're gonna do 10 of these and go. So make sure your legs go completely straight out, kind of like riding a bike, but with both feet at the time. Keep going. Legs go straight out, and then they come back in. And time. Go ahead and stand up. Jog it out, jog it out, jog it out. Good. Okay, now it's time for, I'm trying to get all of the different workouts that you can do. So we did arms, abs, legs. Now we're going to do a bit of cardio. So you guys are going to do 10 burpees without the push-up. And unless you might challenge yourself to do the push-up. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And my glasses are falling off. Good, go ahead, jog it out once you're done. Okay, last but not least, we're going to keep it nice and simple. 10 jumping jacks. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you guys have 1 minute for some water. When you come back, we're going to do about 5 minutes of stretching. Go. Good? Fixing the hair. Actually, I'm about to need I'm going to fix mine soon. It's falling out. Morris. I feel like lighter. Starting with that? It's a thing. It really is. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with our stretching. Not our dancing, Sandy. Okay, we're going to start off on the floor. This is not static stretching, so go ahead and just take a seat. We're going to start off with the trusted butterfly stretch. Now, if you're already in a pretty solid butterfly stretch right now, your knees are pretty close to the floor, you can go ahead and reach forward for a little bit more of a stretch and keep your arms out. Okay. We're going to hold this for a few seconds. Good. And if you would like to, guys, you can do the bobbing stretching technique. So that's just going up and down in different stretches with your body. So right now I'm slowly going up and down. Gets you a little bit deeper and still keeps you moving a little bit. Good. Now go ahead and have your feet apart. Good. Now this is, we're going to do a preferable. Hello. We're going to do a preferable so you guys can either reach all the way above your head, getting more of a stretch right here, putting your ribs to your knee, or you guys can reach almost straight on with your chest and both hands go to the sides. Whichever one you want to do, go ahead and do that one. Okay, and then again, you guys can bob into the stretch, up and down, light little bobbing. Good, and switch to the other side. And if you did a certain stretch on one side, make sure that you keep it even on the other side. Don't switch it up. Bobbing up and down. Okay, now we're going to focus on one leg in particular. So go ahead and put that one leg in front of you or facing the cameras. Unless you're in the Xander's house right now. Okay, take one leg. You're going to flip it around. Now, my foot is behind me, and I'm curling it a little bit. If you guys want a little bit of more of a stretch, you can pull it back further. If it hurts a little bit or you're too uncomfortable, you can push it in a little bit closer. But we're mainly focused on this foot right here. Okay, now you guys are going to reach both hands. Now this is called the hurdle stretch because this is actually what you look like when you're jumping over a hurdle if you do it right. A few more seconds. And switch. And make sure you swing it behind you. Good reach. Now we're going to go back to the other leg in the same exact position, but now we're going to transfer to this leg and focus on this leg. And the way we do that, I love this stretch because it's kind of like chill and lay back. Just lean back. You just got to lean back to feel it. And if you don't feel it, pull your leg back even further or grab your foot, pull it in closer to your body. Or if you feel it a little too much, again, put it closer into your other leg. Good, and switch. Whoa. Good. Okay, go ahead and put both feet out. Okay, you guys are going to be, hold on, I need to fix my feet. Okay, shake out your arms. Good, go ahead and grab one. And just hold for a few seconds and switch, grab the other. And switch again. Now you're going to have it behind you. And you're going to take the other hand and try to grab locked hands or locked fingertips. And shake it out. Try the other side. And shake it all out. You shake out your feet a little bit. Okay, go ahead and stand up. Okay, let's get started. We are on American Taekwondo. Right now we're doing 5 through 8. Now, by now you guys should know all of them. If you're not, I am going through all of them today. So if you're stuck on maybe the last one, 8, or you're a little confused on 6, you need to go back and check it out on either our website or Google Classroom, but there's so many different resources for you guys to independently go back and catch up on whatever you need to catch up on. Okay, go ahead and sit to one side. Aya! Now make sure at your house you're keeping it the way it is in a classroom. So we're setting to one side and we're turning to the other side. I've seen a lot of people do the combinations forward. Don't do that. Don't go towards me and do the combinations. Side to side. Keep it the same. Okay, we're going to go move by move first. American Taekwondo number 5, front leg step back. Ridge, hook, back fist, ridge, turn. Now a little bit faster on this side. Ridge, hook, back fist, reset. Now don't forget to reset, guys. I know I say this all the time, but it's really easy to get confused with the direction. Okay, and turn. Okay, now full speed or regular speed, American Taekwondo number 5. Go! Turn. 5, go! Turn. Okay, number 6. A lot of people call this the round kick sandwich, or I turned it into a jingle because that's how the way I learned. Either one. Okay, take a step back. Sorry, round. I started doing number 5 again. Back, back, ridge, round, and reset. Turn. Okay, front leg step back, round, back, back, ridge, round, and reset. Turn. Okay, full speed, and go. Turn. Okay, number 6, go. Turn. Okay, number 7. I love this one because it's just really, really simple. Fade ridge. Front leg hook kick. And punch. Turn. Now, only 5 and 6 are the laterals, guys. Remember that? Okay, fade ridge. Now, remember when you're ridging, guys, you have the, quote, broken foot, or you're pivoting, scooching the bug, whatever you want to call it. You need to be mindful about what your knee is, because there's sometimes in sparring, people like to kick low, or they can't kick high, so they end up slipping and then kicking you, and either if you're a guy, they kick you in the wrong place, or for a girl, you know, they just whack you right in the knee and bam, goes out your knee. So be careful with that. Okay, you're here, front leg hook kick, and punch, turn, and 7, go, turn, and 7, go, turn. I'm going to scoot back a little bit, there we go. Okay, number 8, go ahead and take a step back, side kick, slide in, hook, round. Try that out first. We're actually going to drill that. We'll drill that real fast. Okay, so turn. We're just going to do those 3 moves from that combination sequence. Okay, so take a step back, side kick, slide in, hook, round, turn. We're just going to keep alternating it, doing it a few times. Now, remember, guys, pivot is the biggest part, especially when you're trying to do the slide and hook round. It's going to glide more or better. Rather than not pivoting, you're going to get stuck pretty fast. Okay, take a step back, side kick, slide in, hook, round. Turn. And go. 1, 2, 3. Turn. Okay, let's do it 2 more times, 1 each side, and go. Turn, and go. Ooh, I got stuck there. And turn. Okay, now we're going to do the actual combination number 8. So those 3 kicks, and then the 2 punch at the end. And go. Kick, 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 front punch, and back punch. Turn. And go. Kick. Turn. Okay, now on your own this time. Hands up. And go. Turn. And number 8, go. Okay, turn. Okay, now it's going to be without me this time. I'm just going to call 5, wait, 5, 6, 7, and 8 without me. And then I'm going to join back in, and we're going to mix up the combinations. Okay? So set towards the left, Aya. And number 5, go. Good. And then reset when you're done. And turn. Okay, number 6. I'm going 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 6, go. I see you. And turn. We'll try number 6 again for you, Sandy. Okay, so Alex, we're doing number 6 again. And go. Round. Back, back, ridge, and round. Turn. Okay, one last time without me saying the jingle. And number 6, go. Good. Turn. Okay, number 7, nice and simple. Number 7 is a nice one. And go. Good. Turn. Okay, now number 8. The 3 kicks, 2 punches. And go. Good. Okay, go ahead and turn. Now we're going to mix it up. Now I am going to steal a drink of water real fast off camera just for like 5 seconds. I just got over a cold, guys, I swear. I'm not out of shape. My throat hurts. Ugh, much better. Just soothe it out. Okay, and set. Okay, we're mixing up this time, so it's either, it's not going to be in order, pretty much, is the thing. Okay, number 8, and go. Turn. We'll do, if I call it a number, we'll do it on both sides just so it's even. And number 8 again, go. Or if you're like Sandy and you mess it up, so you get your second chance, right? And turn. Hey, number 5, and go. Turn. 5, go. Turn. Number 7, go. Turn. Oh, there's Mr. Hubble. And 7, go. Turn. Number 6, go. Round, back, back, ridge, round. Turn. Number 6, go. Turn. Okay, number 7, go. Turn. Number 7, go. Turn. Number 5, go. Turn. Number 5, go. Turn. Number 8, go. I didn't Aya, that was my bad. Aya. Turn. Number 8, go. Turn. And lastly, number 6. Both sides. And go. Turn. Okay, last time. And 6, go. Good. Okay, and go ahead and get relaxed position. Okay, wait 1 second. Okay, now you guys can go ahead and take a seat. Mr. Morris is going to take over with his mat chat real fast. So get comfortable, but not for too long.
Wow, so Nate grabs a blanket. Killing me. All right, so I'm gonna be talking about our book, one of our books called The Psychology of Winning. I'm gonna go over the first chapter today, which is all about positive self-awareness. Wow. All right, so this is really, really important to know because this book right here is really cool. This book is everything. It's all of our words of the month put in this little book. All of our words of the month are right here. This one is total self. It's like, what is that? Positive self-honesty and goals attainment, or is it just what is it? Honest?
It's self-motivation and goals.
No, it's honesty one.
Personal honesty.
Yes, personal honesty and goals attainment. Personal honesty and goals attainment. That is the very first one in the book. That is chapter 1. But in here, they call it positive self-awareness. So what that is talking about is being honest, self-honesty, empathy, openness, being open with everything that's going on. I understand where I am coming from. All right, so this whole book, well, this whole chapter is amazing because it tells us everything about the words of the month. So this word of the month, again, total positive self-awareness is the first one. Sorry, I'm getting there. There we go. So it's talking about being honest with yourself no matter what is going on. You never ever want to lie to yourself because when you lie to yourself, then things start going bad and that's not what you want, all right? If I am, hey Alex, can you get the sword out of the camera so I can see your face? Thank you. All right, so, so I'm being honest with myself no matter what. If it's a bad thing or a good thing, I'm being honest with myself and I'm saying, hey dude, that's not right. Basically, I don't want to have horse blinders on and see just the straight and narrow, nothing else at all. I want to keep myself aware to the possibilities around me. All right, so if I know that I'm supposed to be doing something, I'm not being like, I could do that later. Because that's not being honest with yourself. All right, if you are being honest with yourself, you know that if you say, I'll do it later, most of the time it doesn't get done. So just, you do it now. All right, and that's all part of it. You're being aware of your situation. You're being aware of how you are. The phrase that you guys might remember from the word of the month is, I know who I am and where I am going. That one's similar to the one we use in our word of the month is black belts know who they are and where they are going. It comes straight from the book. As a black belt, we know who we are. We know like what we are capable of doing, and we're honest with ourselves about what we can do, and we know where we are going, what we are going to be able to do further down the line. All right? And that's what this is talking about. And now the goals attainment part, that one's pretty easy. Black belts attain their goals, and it's the same thing in this book. You don't want to just stay right here and focus on this goal the entire time. Because if you focus on just the short-term goal and not the long-term goal, you're going to lose sight of the bigger picture. You're going to lose sight of what is the best part about it. All right? So you got to stay focused not only on the little short-term goals, but the big one as well. So like for you guys, earning your black belt, right? You get these cool things right here. These black pants. They're pretty awesome. You don't have to clean white pants anymore. Black pants are the best. This is 3rd degree, so when you become 3rd degree, you get this cool thing right here. And I'm working on the next one, which is the master title. Da-da-da-da!
Blue pants.
Which, well, no.
I don't
Technically, no. They're black with the blue line and blue with the black line, but the blue with the black line you only wear at formal testing. I know way too much. All right, anyways, I'm going to give you guys 3 things. These are kind of actions that you guys can do at home to improve your positive self-awareness or your personal honesty and goals attainment. Number 1, be more curious about everything in your world. Be curious about the things that you do. If you're doing schoolwork, well, you're doing schoolwork for a reason. It's not just to like bore you to death. It's there to make you better. It's there to make you smarter. It's there to help you to reach your goals academically. I'm serious. School is very important. All right? So take it seriously. Be curious about what you're learning, no matter if it's your favorite subject or your least favorite subject. And it's the same with karate. We are students of martial arts, not just martial arts students. All right? Be a student of the martial arts. Learn about it. Grow with it. You know, like I'm asking Sandy about sword fighting stuff a lot. Yeah, it's because that's something I like with martial arts. Exactly. All right? I know. And number 2, break the daily and weekly routines you have set. Don't do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. It gets boring and you lose sight of your goals. You lose sight of your ambitions. You go insane. Yeah, exactly. Do something different. Seriously. And then the last one is make a list of I ams and I need to improve on. So I am good at, I need to improve on. And you can put anything that you are good at in that column, anything you need to improve at in this column. For me, it's I am good at drawing, but I need to improve at cooking. You know, it could be anything, really. You just kind of make your 2 lists, and those are 3 ways to expand your positive awareness. Thank you. 5 minutes. Not really. It was 6. 7. It was 7 minutes.
It's not the Rona, guys. Okay, let's get started. We're going to work on some targeting. Now, technically, this is supposed to be our sparring section. But 1, you guys are here. And 2, even if you were here, we can't spar with each other because the sweat just gets on the ground and germs. And, no. But we are going to be doing, we're going to favor some people who like to get with their legs, and we're going to be favoring people who would like to target with their hands more. So I'm going to do a combination of both. Now, there's Mr. Morse is going to have to. It's right there. I don't need it yet. Okay, but he's going to get it out anyway. Okay, so this is going to be my targeting area soon. We're going to do it without real fast. If you guys have a Wave Master, though, that would be fantastic to. I don't need it that close. If you guys have a Wave Master or something you could hit with, that would be great to go and get. If you want to go get a couch pillow, a couch pillow too. I've seen many kids just use a huge cushion or a small pillow to hit with, and that's fine. It works. Okay, so for the targeting areas, now you can't really see it in the Zoom camera that much, and hopefully for YouTube Live you can semi-see it. I'm not sure I can.
They don't need the X's up top.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So the X's up top are for level 3 and black belt. That is head level targeting, or just striking up higher where you guys aren't supposed to be hitting. This is going to be the collarbone or the shoulders. Okay, there is your padded. I feel like he's like mimicking me. I'm all. Okay, there for your sparring gear. There is a little comedic relief, guys. Okay, you guys have your chest piece on, and it does cover your. I can't even do this without laughing anymore. Your collarbone, and you guys can strike there with overhead back fist, kind of stuff like that. Okay, this is going to be the solar plex, since Mr. Morris wants to. Okay, solar plex right there, and then the stomach is obviously one of the biggest go-tos. It's usually here and here, or here and here, that are the biggest go-tos within sparring. Now, you're going to have to get really, really good at targeting if you want to hit this small section right here in your collarbones that will be covered up with your chest pad. But these 2 are your go-tos for right now. Okay, for right now.
They have our old kick shield.
Oh, they do. Nice. I missed that kicking shield. Okay, so, yeah, thank you. Now, we're going to be doing a little bit of shadow sparring, but first, like I said, I'm going to be favoring those who like to kick and those who like to punch both. I'm going to try to make it as equal as possible. I'm obviously biased. Okay, so go ahead and set towards the front. Aya. Now, for this, you can either be bouncing, and I already see Sandy's bouncing. That's great. You guys could be bouncing, or if you just want to focus on a little bit more balance, that's fine. We're going to do 3 different targeting levels with the round and the side kick. Now, for the round and the side kick, I'm saying those 2 kicks because a front kick is actually harder to do when you're sparring, okay? And there's a reason for that. I'll explain that later, though. I don't want to get into that. Okay, we're here. 3 different levels. It doesn't matter what it is. If you want to do 2 high, 1 to the stomach, or if you want to do 2 to the stomach, 1 high, but it has to be 3 different levels. And go. This is round kicks first, guys. Round kicks first. Good. And go. 1, 2, 3. Those are my 3 different levels. Obviously, your guys are going to vary. Okay. And go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, usually for kickers, I'm going to scoot back so you can see me a little bit more. Usually for kickers, we like to bounce like this because it's easier to get our feet up. If you guys know who Superfoot Bill Wallace is, that grand champion, he actually spars like this because he likes to use his legs. He's really scary, actually. He's a really nice guy, though.
He's 70 and he can still kick my booty.
Yeah, he's crazy. Crazy good. So this is more of a kicker, what is it, footwork. This is more kicker footwork. Once we get to hands, you guys can get a little bit more of the swaying more. That's usually what people do when they're doing hands, or just the regular bouncing up and down. Okay, but I'm doing this. Okay, and one last time on this side, go. 1, 2, 3. And switch. Good. And go. 1, 2, 3. Good. And go. Good. And make sure you guys are still using your snake power just like we were doing on combinations, just to help with your breathing a little bit. And I want to watch you guys go. Good. Okay, now do 2 levels. And go. Good. Okay, now relax position real fast. We're going to move on to side kicks, and that'll pretty much be the end of the kicking levels. But the biggest thing, guys, is the more moves that you throw, the more likely you would be able to get one in. If you only throw on 1 move, they're probably going to block that. If you throw on 3, they may block the first. They may block the first one or the first 2, but you will at least get 1 in. That's why I said 3 kicks. It may feel a little weird right now, but the more that you do throw, the more likely it is you would get 1 in. You guys can do 2. I know Mrs. Ogle, my mom, is really famous for doing 2 kicks because no one ever expects to throw 2 kicks. So she'll go here, and she'll kick, and then she'll leave it up and then slide in, and everyone's like, ooh, and then they get hit. So 2 kicks are a good one. 3 is mainly for different targeting. But that's the main thing we're working on. So that's my explanation. My method to my madness. Okay, go ahead and switch back to your original side. Good. Now we're only going to do 2, but we're going to do side. We're going to steal Mrs. Ogle's move. Don't tell her I told you that secret of hers, okay? But once you know that she throws a side kick, guys, she's definitely throwing a second one. So keep your eyes open. And go. Good. And go. And go. Go ahead and switch. We're just doing 3 sets per side. And go. And go. Good. And last time, go. Time. Okay, now we're going back to the 3 moves, but we're moving on to hands. The typical one for that is karate combination number 5. So front punch, back punch, ridge hand. So we're going to be drilling that a bit. Now for the first one, I want you to keep it relatively the same target area. And then once you start getting more comfortable, I want you to switch it up. So maybe it's here, here, back up to the top. Okay? Mix it up once you get a little bit more comfortable. Okay, start bouncing. If you want to change your bouncing style or just stick with it, whatever you're comfortable with, that's fine. And go. And go. And go. And go. And switch. So you guys can do 2 low to the stomach and then 1 to the head. Or since you guys are level 2, you can do 2 here and then 1 to the solar plex. And go. And go. And go. swear, guys, I'm not out of shape. Okay, talking while doing is actually like, I praise whoever does like P90X or like Insanity Max, like Sean T and stuff like that, guys like that. Dude, they're like yelling and shouting and teaching people while they're doing it. Like, how? Okay, moving on. We're gonna go on to the daily challenge, which has to do with push-ups. So this is gonna be a little bit weird for me, but let me get a chair real fast because that actually has to do with it. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna rip something. Okay, so for this case, since this is something around us, we're just using a chair. But you guys, I want you to get creative with this. You guys are doing 10 either incline push-ups or Mr. Morris, we need you. Okay, hold on. He's grabbing something. Okay, now back. Okay, so the challenge is to do either 10 incline push-ups or, you're gonna fall, 10 decline push-ups, but you have to do 10, unless you're a try-hard and you do more, but it's 10. The number is 10. Okay, so you're gonna pick a random object around the house that could try to make it not as simple as a chair. I just grabbed it because it was right next to me. You guys can do, I don't know, a stack of books. You can use the yoga ball like Mr. Morris did. You can, I don't know, do it on a trash can. Something weird. Get creative with it. Haley.
Your class is in 15 minutes.
Yeah, your class isn't. This is level 2 right now. Okay, so get creative with it. Send a video either to our Facebook page or email it to us, either one. So in class, since we only have 2 minutes left, I just want you to do 10 regular push-ups. Or if you want to get a little weird, you could do 10 diamond, 10 wide push-ups, but 10 of any style push-ups, and that's going to be the little wrap-up of class that has to do with our daily challenge, but it's not our daily challenge. The daily challenge is something separate that you send to us to get a stripe. Now, we are keeping in track of everyone's stripes right now, so keep doing the daily challenges and keep turning in that homework because we know how many stripes that we need to give you when you come back in. So as a little hint. Okay, and go ahead, do your 10 different style push-ups. Go!
That's all I can think of. Because when you like.
Good. Okay, now I'm going to move on to announcements, so you can go ahead and take a knee or take a seat real fast before we bow out of here. So we have our morning workouts at 10 a.m. every morning, Monday through Friday with Mr. Ogle. So make sure that you guys are getting on. If you're busy at that time, you can always get on after and just let us know so we can give you some credit for that. Whether that's, I think it's a stripe, isn't it?
Or
The workout.
they can put on their blue.
Oh, right. You can put that on your blue workout practice log that you're working out and making sure that you're staying active. And you guys are staying at home, so please keep your body and your mind distracted in a healthy, productive way, which working out at 10 a.m. with Mr. Ogle is the perfect way for doing it. Parents, you can do this as well, with or without your kids, if we're being honest. So you guys can go ahead and do that at 10 a.m. Okay, I'm going to keep saying that. And at 12 p.m.
Monday through Thursday.
Okay, it's not okay. Okay, Monday through Thursday is leadership. That is for absolutely all levels and everyone in leadership to sign on. Now, again, if you're busy at that time, maybe you have online schooling and you have assignment, something like that, there's no excuse as to why you missed it because it is on Google Classroom, the link. And there's also, it's on live stream, so you can go on YouTube and watch it. But you guys need to make sure that you're keeping up with leadership. If you are a leadership student, make sure that you're on top of yourself and you're doing that, getting that self-discipline into, actually do it. So whether you're there or not, you still should do it. I think those are all the announcements.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Google Classroom, guys. Everything is there. Okay, I'm going to bow you guys out. And then YouTube live stream, you guys will be, that'll be the end of Google Live, or not Google, YouTube live stream, but you can leave comments if you have any questions. And then as soon as I end them, I'm going to unmute you guys on Zoom. So if you guys have any questions, I'll answer those. So go ahead and stand up. Come to attention. Bow. Position. Hands behind your back. And black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and dominant spirit, ma'am. Ladder proposition, ma'am. Mile high karate is the best, ma'am. Awesome. Okay, YouTube Live, thank you for joining us.